In this video, I'm going to show you the only exercises you need to do in order to live a healthy, vibrant, and active life, especially during your old age, reducing the risk of any form of premature death, unlike the random exercises you do. These exercises are specifically designed to cover the two main exercises that research suggests is extremely crucial if you want to. 1. Perform all your normal daily activities with great ease. 2. If you want to live longer than the average person. And finally, 3. If you want to live a longer life without experiencing any dangerous chronic diseases, such as heart disease, diabetes, or cancer. These exercises are the pillars that stand behind all the healthy old people you see around. Now, it is obvious that without these exercises in your daily workout routine, you'll set yourself up to be 1. Weak and fragile, especially in your old age. 2. To attract one of the most dangerous diseases out there. And 3. To die an early miserable death, which will probably be caused by that dangerous disease. Now remember, you don't have to panic, because there's a scientifically proven solution. In 2003, there was a study published in the journal Circulation. The study aimed to investigate the association between physical activity, including both aerobic and strength training, and mortality rates among older adults. The researchers analyzed data from the cardiovascular health study, which included over 5,000 adults aged 65 years and older. Participants were followed for an average of 9.1 years. Their physical activity levels were assessed through questionnaires, which captured both aerobic activities such as walking, jogging, and swimming, and strength training exercises, such as weightlifting and calisthenics. The study found that higher levels of physical activity, including both aerobic and strength training exercises, were associated with lower mortality rates among older adults. Individuals who engaged in both aerobic and strength training activities had the lowest risk of mortality, compared to those who only performed one type of exercise, or none at all. Specifically, participants who engaged in moderate-intensity aerobic activities for at least 30 minutes per day, combined with strength training exercises at least twice per week, experienced the greatest reduction in mortality risk. What does all of this really mean to you? This means if you perform both aerobic and strength training exercises, you drastically reduce your chances of dying early, and rather increase your overall health and lifespan. Now that I've proven to you that aerobic activities and strength training activities are the main pillars that stand behind every single individual who is currently old and is living a healthy, vibrant life, now where do you start? What aerobic and strength training exercises should you focus on? Because it seems a lot of people are unaware of the difference between an aerobic exercise and a strength training exercise. So here are 5 aerobic exercises anyone can try. Number 1 is walking. Walking to most people is not anything important because we are used to it, but walking works to increase your heart rate, which strengthens the muscle around your heart over time, and therefore improving blood circulation, lowering blood pressure, and ultimately reducing the risk of any heart disease. Exercise 2 is running or jogging. You're probably aware of this aerobic exercise, but what you don't know is, it takes the general benefits of walking, and at least double it. So if walking improves your health by 25%, running or jogging will take it to 70% with no questions asked. Next is cycling. Cycling is a low-impact aerobic exercise that elevates heart rate and improves cardiovascular fitness. It strengthens the heart by increasing its efficiency in pumping blood throughout the body, while also improving leg strength and endurance. The 4th aerobic exercise that will probably surprise you is swimming. Yes, swimming. Although most people consider swimming to be a relaxing activity, it is one of the best activities for improving your heart health, just like dancing is, which is the most common aerobic exercise 99% of people do without even realizing they are directly improving their health. And to clarify things, these are not the only aerobic exercises out there. There are hundreds, like jumping ropes, hiking, stair climbing, or even boxing that anyone can try now. These aerobic exercises have been scientifically proven to directly improve the quality and longevity of our lives. Now let's move to strength training. One simple but extremely effective strength training activity is push-ups. Push-ups strengthen the chest, shoulders, and triceps, while also engaging the core muscles. This combines to reduce the risk of any injury, thus promoting a longer and healthier life. Example 2 is bodyweight squats. By targeting the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, bodyweight squats improve lower body strength, stability, and mobility. Strong lower body muscles are essential for everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance, also reducing the risk of falls and injuries as you age. Next is planks. Planks work to engage the core muscles and lower back. A strong core improves your posture, stability, and balance, therefore reducing the risk of any back pain and supporting proper alignment of your spine. Exercise number 4 is resistance band exercises. Resistance band exercises target various muscle groups depending on the specific exercise performed. They provide resistance throughout the entire range of motion, promoting muscle strength, endurance, and flexibility without the need for heavy equipment. The last but obviously not the only strength training exercise is bodyweight tricep dips. Tricep dips target the muscles of the back of the arms, including the triceps. Strengthening these muscles improves arm strength, making activities like pushing, lifting, and reaching for things more easier and more efficient. Now, research has proven that performing both aerobic and strength training will drastically increase your lifespan and overall well-being. But the big problem is, most people do not know how to build their own workout routine, especially one that is backed by science. So here are the general guidelines for building your own workout routine. That guarantees you live a healthier, longer life than 99% of people. Now, if you remember correctly, the research that I mentioned previously found that participants who engaged in moderate intensity aerobic activities for at least 30 minutes per day, combined with strength training exercises at least twice per week, experienced the greatest reduction in mortality risk. There is also another research that made the duration of aerobic training very specific. The World Health Organization and the American Heart Association conducted an experiment which concludes that people should aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity per week for general health benefits and longevity. This translates to about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week of moderate intensity aerobic activity. However, if you prefer more vigorous activities, you can achieve the same health benefits with 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic exercise per week. But if you're new to this whole exercising thing, then start with moderate intensity aerobic activity like walking, jogging, or swimming. Then you add your 2 days of strength training. So in general, your workout routine should be something like this. On day 1, you do aerobic exercise for 30 minutes. Don't make this complex. Just choose any aerobic exercise you enjoy and start from there. An example will be going for a brisk walk outdoors or on a treadmill. Aim to walk at a pace that elevates your heart rate, making it somewhat difficult to carry on a conversation comfortably. Then your day 2 will be your strength training day. And a perfect way to start your strength training is to do a short warm-up of about 5 minutes. Examples would be marching in place or doing some light jogging. Now after the warm-up, you can do 3 sets of 10 repetitions of bodyweight squats, then 3 sets of 8 repetitions of push-ups. Remember this. If you find the regular push-ups to be difficult for you, try doing knee push-ups instead. Then your third workout, which should be your final workout if you are a complete beginner, is planks, where you do 3 sets and hold for 20 to 30 seconds each. You then end your workouts with 5-minute stretch, and that will be it for day 2. The best thing to do on day 3 is to rest for recovery, but you can still do some light activities such as yoga. That's if you want to. On day 4, you do another aerobic exercise for 30 minutes. Just like on day 1, you can choose to dance to your favorite music. This makes the whole idea of improving your general health easier and fun. Or you can choose to do something else. That's totally up to you. Day 5 is obviously strength training day, where as usual, you start with a quick light cardio warm-up for 5 minutes before you start your main workout. As a beginner, do 3 sets of 10 repetitions of lunges per leg, 3 sets of 8 repetitions of dips using a chair, and then finally, 3 sets of 10 repetitions of Superman workouts. Then, end your workouts with a general body stretch for about 5 minutes. Remember to adjust the number of sets and repetitions to your fitness level. Now, on your 6th day, you should perform another aerobic exercise for 30 minutes. You can try out jumping jacks if you want to. It's not about the exact nature of the exercise. As long as it's aerobic training, you're good to go. And if you decide to do jumping jacks, take breaks when you need it. On the final day of your week, which is day 7, you need to take another rest day or engage in light activities, such as walking to stay active. Now, remember that this is just a guideline of how your workout should be like, because if you observe carefully, there are only 3 days, with each day dedicated to 30 minutes of aerobic training workouts. This adds up to a total of 90 minutes of aerobic workouts instead of 150 minutes on average per week. This is intentional. This routine is specifically built for beginners, so if you're not a beginner, consider increasing the duration or reducing the rest days to fit your needs.